What it do, surprise Shotty crew? So today has been the most Monday-ish Saturday I may have ever had in my life. But that's a good thing. So it's a couple things I want to tell y'all. One, whatever it is that God has been telling you to do, no matter how big or small, do it. And I feel like he always gives us those reminders whenever we're going into new seasons. He has us clean up, organize, do the stuff at the close, all of that. But I also had this running list of like little things that I just needed to do and did not take the time to do. Whatever it is, just do it. In addition to that, on the small scale of things, we mentioned it on the live. If he has told you to start a channel, write a book, start blogging, write music, whatever, start that. Like, those things aren't just going to happen without you putting in the work. And a lot of the times it requires you working on you to even be able to do those things. And that doesn't mean you just have to stop, but that's a continual process no matter what you're doing. I felt the need to get on and be extra encouraging and motivating for a number of reasons. I got to stop playing me. One, stop playing. He done gave me so many words, told me so many things. He's been proving himself to me. He's already shown me that I can step out on faith and that he's going to be there, that he already went ahead of me. And it's me that holds me back. And like I said, we mentioned most of this on the live yesterday. But the reason I wanted to encourage you all is because in my dream last night, I was working, doing what I was supposed to be doing. And the things on the bloodline were, of course, trying to distract me in a fear. And in a dream, I was basically like, shut up. Like, it was more so like a pipe down, but it was like, I'm not listening to you. I want to encourage you because I was just reflecting on when I was definitely out of alignment in previous seasons in my life. I'm not met with warfare, or do I dream things like that if I am not, one, on the right track, or two, progressing and newness is coming in. So the things that used to bully you on the bloodline, we can recognize like, nah, you definitely not finna bully me. But more to it than that, we have to silence those things. And even more to it than that, recognize and be grateful. Like, okay, well, I must be doing something right, going in the right direction if they're trying to pipe up after I make this move, after I stumble across this wisdom, after I make this obedient step. Why I ain't see none of that until I did that? We have to pay attention to that, okay? And another thing, because I'm still trying to figure out how to get back on Instagram. I don't know what happened. I really don't. But it's one thing to get to a place. It's another thing to maintain that place. And so, like I said earlier, a lot of times when we're doing these new things, we're venturing out and we're doing these things, like, that requires a process. You're going to have to be intentional about maintaining confidence, about maintaining your peace, about maintaining your belief in what God is doing in you, through you. You might get there one day, but you have to be intentional about staying in that place, because the enemy is going to always be trying to take us backwards and remove us from that place. So you have to fight, and don't think that it's just going to like stay and remain on its own, okay? Fight to stay there, okay? And if you've been removed and you remove yourself, self-sabotage, wherever it may be, okay? Fight to get back over there. You were over there once before. You can be over there again, and not only be over there again, but excel and thrive and progress even more. I know we're not in February yet, but yesterday, like, I remember releasing Finally February 2 years ago, and I know the patterns of my life, but he was also telling me, God, the Holy Spirit, that I really have to like face some fears, like, no matter what it may be. We talked about different things on the live yesterday, but whatever that is for you, like, nothing is going to change until you change and you start moving differently. And I am talking to myself. That's why I wanted to share it with y'all. Okay, so don't hold back. Don't hold back to make other people feel comfortable. Don't hold back because you ain't never really gone all in and you kind of, I don't know what's going to happen, because you know what's going to happen. God has proven himself to us already, right? Go hard. Think about it this way, and I know that was the Holy Spirit. What if it's not even just, like, these spirits are moving through people in your family, but also recognizing those same things are the reason why they didn't get to different levels, right? Their fear, their self-sabotage, their disobedience. And so somebody, and you the chosen one, has to ignore all of that. Whether it's coming directly through those family members or whatever, but whatever is plaguing the bloodline, like, you got to take a stance against that. That's why the words are prophesied. Like, you're going to be the first to do this in your family. You're going to be the one to do this in your family. You're going to reach heights people in your family have never met. Right. Stop playing, okay? Finally, February. Like, wow. Who knew that would grow with me over the last 2 years the way that it has? Last thing, and you have to start somewhere. I recognize for me, YouTube wasn't as bad. Like, even how I get on and record with you all now, you have to start somewhere. When I first graduated from school, I used to do Snapchat Car Chronicles, which is ultimately what I do for YouTube. I record it on Snapchat and I put it all together, and bam, that's how y'all get a whole video from me. It's no different, but I had to start somewhere. And even when I had started, it was people coming against me, telling me that I was stupid to be doing that. Nobody cares what I got to say. But then at the same time, I had other people like, Megan, we can't wait till you get off work so we can hear what you're talking about today on your Car Chronicles. I had to start somewhere. And if I didn't start there, I wouldn't have been able to get on YouTube the way that I do now. I wouldn't be able to record the way that I can now, and it don't get to me as much. Just like with writing a book, I had to start somewhere, and I started with just writing blog posts. So no matter what it is, do it, because God is going to take you to other heights, but you got to be obedient right there. Because I have so many times where I am true to me. I'm doing what I like to do. I'm doing what makes me happy, and I'm still obedient, and I'm still doing what God told me to do. But the opinions of others, which is what we were just freed from, it stops me. Okay? Be true to you. Like, literally be free and have fun and do what he is telling you to do. Don't hold back. We're not holding back no more. Okay? No more. I know we say that all the time, right? But don't hold back. This is specifically for my sis. Like, my packs hit different. Who could ever supply it, right? And that's why, y'all, like, we are different. We are unique, and people see that and they don't like that. And it's not about that. You're supposed to be even more confident and aware of that because of the attacks. And I'm talking to myself, okay? Your packs hit different. Who could ever supply it? Nobody could ever be Megan Michelle on the internet, period. I don't care, okay? Nobody. It hits different because it's me, and that's my power, okay? Okay, I hope y'all have a great weekend.